If your business requires a proposal, followed by a legally binding contract, then you need a contract process after the proposal is signed by the customer. Let's look at this scenario in more detail. But please remember, processes can be customized to suit your business needs and regulatory requirements. This example supports the following steps. 1. Build an estimate. 2. Convert the estimate to a proposal. 3. Create a stylish proposal document. 4. Submit to the customer via Zoho Sign. 5. Receive a signed proposal back. You now have agreement from the customer to proceed with the formal contract. As contracts can be costly and time-consuming, you may want to raise a pro forma deposit to cover this expense. This deposit can be credited to the contract value if the customer proceeds. 6. Proceed to the formal contract document. 7. Raise a pro forma invoice for $500. 8. Receive payment. 9. Create and send contract. 10. Contract signed. Now you are ready to proceed to the next stage, which includes invoicing the deposit and scheduling the job. In this video, we are going to start at proposal signed. We are now ready to proceed with steps 6 to 10 above. Click on Proceed to Contract Document to transition over to Prepare Contract. Then we are going to proceed to step 7. Click on Pro Forma Deposit Required. You are now sitting on Deposit Invoice Requested. Click on Create Deposit Invoice. This will open a pop-up to create a pro forma invoice. Under Invoice Type, you have 3 options: Fixed Amount, Percentage of the Quote, Claim Balance. For this demonstration, I need a $500 deposit, so I'm going to select Fixed Amount. If the customer has any credit on account, this can be allocated to the pro forma payment. If you have available credit, the amount available for allocation will let you know how much credits you can allocate to this invoice. Complete all the fields, then click on Create Invoice. You will be redirected to the new invoice record to check the details. Back in the inquiry, and click on Send Deposit Invoice. This will automatically send the invoice from the Invoice module. To navigate to the email sent, go to the Invoice record, and in Emails under the Activity tab. This process can be updated to suit your business roles and responsibilities. If your sales team do not send invoices, the button can be removed from the blueprint and the accounts team can email it from the Invoice module. This will send out an invoice to your customer with a Pay Now link, so the customer can pay immediately by credit card. But you can also access the Pay Now link in Dates and Collection under Summary tab. Click on the link to see the payment gateway details. The customer does not need to pay by credit card. Other methods can be used, such as a bank transfer. In this situation, when the payment is reconciled by your accounts team, the payment is automatically synced back. At step 8, once the payment is received, the invoice and inquiry are automatically updated. As we process the payment via credit card, we can see the inquiry status is now Deposit Invoice Paid. Click on Proceed to Contract to move to the next step. In this example, the blueprint transitions. You do not generate a mail merge document for contract or submit a formal contract via Zoho Sign. This can be configured upon request. These contracts are not normally provided by a regulatory body like the QBCC. Once you have prepared your formal contract, click on Contract Prepared. The blueprint transitions are in place to help you track the status of the contract and manage any custom business processes. To fast-track the process, you can click on Skip to Contract Signed. In this example, we will quickly go through each button to demonstrate the processes available to manage each step. If you click on Internal Review, this action updates the inquiry status to Contract Under Review. You can automate tasks and notifications to alert team members. Click on Amendments Required to return to Contract in Progress. Once you've checked the contract amendments, you can now click on Contract Prepared, then click on Contract Ready. Once the contract has been sent to the client, update the status to Contract Sent, then Contract Signed. If you opted for the fast track route, you would jump from Contract Prepared to Contract Signed. Once a contract is signed, you're ready to create the contract record in Builder's Excellence. This is an automated process. Once you click on Contract Approved, you are now ready to proceed to the next stage. Watch the Creating Contract Items video next.